I'm sure you've heard the age-old story. Chicken soup can cure the common cold. Perhaps you may have been told by your mother, eat some chicken soup when you get a common cold. It sure will help those stuffy noses and that coughing that you're doing. Or perhaps your mothers have told you that they were told by their mothers that upon getting a cold, that chicken soup would vastly reduce the symptoms of their common cold. Well, fact is, research actually proves that chicken soup is beneficial for reducing the symptoms of the common cold. So this age-old wives' tale has actually been proven an actual true fact according to science. Research was conducted by a group of physicians at the University of Nebraska. The doctors conducted a study and took samples of blood from patients that donated the blood for the scientific study. The scientists took the blood and they actually took chicken soup and they tested the chicken soup on the blood cells, and what they found was that inside a blood cell you have neutrophils, which contain white blood cells. Well, there are certain chemical mechanisms within chicken soup that when the chicken soup was administered to the neutrophils, it actually decreased the white blood cell count, which we find in a common cold. Someone that has a common cold, their white cell count will usually be slightly elevated, or their white cell will increase as their cold worsens and their symptoms worsen. Well, what the researchers found was that when they administered the chicken soup, the white blood cells had vastly decreased. What does this mean? Well, the research conducted, some of the research was published within a medical journal magazine called Chest, and within the journal it concluded that the chicken soup actually reduced the patient's symptoms. It reduced inflammation, it reduced runny nose, it reduced the tendency to want to cough when you have a common cold. So as we see from the research that the scientists conducted and all of the proof that was concluded from the scientific study, chicken soup does have the tendency to reduce the common cold symptoms, though there is actually no conclusive research that has proven anything to effectively cure the common cold, because as we may know, there is no actual cure for the common cold. We only have these various means to reduce cold symptoms. So chicken soup to cure the common cold, yes, I would say it is in a sense a wives' tale, but it is true that the wives' tale is 50% accurate in the aspect that it will reduce the common cold symptoms, and it does scientifically have the capacity to reduce white blood cells that are elevated among having a common cold. So, as we may see, the wives' tale has been proven in a sense true, and I hope that you have found this information and research of value to you, and in the future, when you get a common cold or you know someone that has had a common cold, please let them know. Have a little bit of chicken soup. It may help assist in the aiding to heal your common cold faster. Thank you.